Broadcasting from Studio 300 on Cal Poly's campus, you're watching Mustang Sports.
Good morning, Mustangs. Today is Monday, November 18th. I'm Denzel Quarterman. You're watching Mustang Sports. Cal Poly celebrated some decorated football players from the past during Saturday's homecoming game. About 20 of the players reunited and walked onto the field during halftime to be recognized for their success 60 years ago. The team, nicknamed the Green Machine, was undefeated and untied in 1953.
Well, we were like a machine on the field. You know, we had three great running backs, a great quarterback, and we didn't have to pass much at that time because we had three backs that each had over 600 yards during the season. They called us a Green Machine because we just cranked out the yardage.
During their season, the 1953 Mustangs outscored their 9 opponents, including Fresno State, San Diego State, and UC Santa Barbara. The team accumulated more than 2,700 rushing yards and 705 passing yards. The Mustang football team lost its 4th day game of the season in their homecoming bout against number 3 Eastern Washington. The Mustangs saw 2 quarterbacks under center Saturday. Sophomore Daniel Graves got the start and was 8 of 16 through the air, gaining another 75 yards on the ground. Sophomore Chris Brown would replace Graves in the second half and led the Mustangs to 3 fourth-quarter scoring drives. Cal Poly was successful on the ground, yet again with over 300 yards, but could not stop the efficient passing performance from Eastern Washington's quarterback duo of Vernon Adams and Anthony Vito, who completed 22 passes for 351 yards and 3 touchdowns. The Eagles would go on to win 35-22. The Mustangs would play their last game of the regular season on the road versus 1-10 Northern Colorado. Kickoff is set for 11 a.m. The cross-country NCAA championships are set for this Saturday in Terre Haute, Indiana. Cal Poly will be sending senior Chris Frias and sophomore Laura Hollander to the Wabash Family Sports Center for a chance to take home individual championships for the Mustangs. Both runners were selected after finishing in the top 25 in the NCAA Western region. Saturday will be Hollander's second trip to the NCAAs. She finished 9th last season, and for the men, this will be their 14th time competing for the NCAA championship. Women's volleyball swept UC Davis in 3 straight sets Saturday and improved to 11-14 overall. The Mustangs won 30-28, 25-19, and 25-20. Cal Poly led the way in digs and aces with 70 and 5 respectively. Senior Megan McConnell led the Mustangs with 15 kills, while senior Chelsea Harden added another 13. The team is now 5-7 in the conference and continues conference play this Friday as they take on UC Riverside at home in Mott Athletics Center. Game starts at 7 p.m. Women's basketball gets a chance to win their first game of the season in their home debut tonight versus New Mexico State. Irvin and Company enter tonight's game 0-3 and will face a New Mexico team that is 1-3. Jonay Irving leads all scorers for the Mustangs thus far, averaging close to 18 points per game, and senior Molly Schlemmer leads the team in rebounds. The game is set for Mott Athletic Center at 7 p.m. The Mustang men's basketball team looks to get their first win of the season as they travel to Fresno State this Wednesday. Cal Poly dropped its first 2 games against Nevada and Arizona last week, but gear up to face a 2-1 Bulldogs team, fresh off a convincing win at home versus Cal State Northridge. The Mustangs lost last season's matchup to the Bulldogs at home 76-67, but look to return the favor when they travel to the Save Mart Center Wednesday. Senior forward Chris Eversley enters Wednesday's matchup, averaging 18 points and 7 rebounds in the first 2 games. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. We know Mustang Sports is the most creative name, so we want your help in naming this new weekly sports show. And we're extending the deadline for another month. You now have until December 1st to submit suggestions to sports@mustangdaily.net. You can also tweet suggestions to @CPMustangSports or @CPMustangNews using the hashtag name Mustang Sports. The winner will get to come on this Mustang News desk when we reveal the new name. Thanks for watching our weekly sports edition of Mustang News. You can catch this show and watch all your Mustang sports updates at mustangnews.net. You can also watch our 30-minute broadcast on Charter Channel 19, Campus Channel 2, and UHTV Channel 7. Have a great day, Cal Poly.